In this video, you'll learn how to use ClickUp folders to organize your workspace and clean up your sidebar. By the end, you'll know exactly how to create folders and move your existing list into them so everything is easier to find and manage. Let's start with creating a folder. In ClickUp, folders help you group related lists inside a space. Think of a space as the big container for a team, client, or department, and folders as the subcategories that keep everything inside that space structured. For example, in a marketing space, you might have folders like campaigns, content, or analytics. This structure keeps you from having a long, messy sidebar full of unrelated lists. To create a folder, look at the left-hand sidebar in ClickUp. You'll see your spaces listed there. Move your mouse over the space where you want to create a new folder. As you hover over that space name, a small plus icon will appear. This icon is your shortcut to adding new items under that space. Go ahead and click the plus icon next to the space. When you do, a small menu will open, offering different options you can create. From that menu, choose Folder. Once you select Folder, ClickUp will prompt you to name it. Give your folder a clear, descriptive name that reflects the type of lists you'll store there. For instance, if you're grouping all tasks related to onboarding, you might call it Onboarding or New Hires. Naming things thoughtfully now will make it much easier to navigate later. After you've entered the folder name, confirm to create it. In a moment, you'll see the new folder appear under that space in your sidebar. Inside this folder, you'll be able to create new lists from scratch, but you can also move existing lists into it, which is where folders really start to help declutter your workspace. Now let's talk about moving items. If you've been using ClickUp for a while, you might already have several lists sitting directly under a space. When there are too many of them, the sidebar can become overwhelming. To clean this up, you can drag an existing list into one of your folders, find the list you want to move in the sidebar, click and hold on the list name, then drag it over to the folder where you want it to live. As you hover over the folder, you should see a visual indicator that it's ready to receive the list. Release your mouse and the list will drop into that folder. ClickUp will keep all the tasks and settings in that list exactly the same. You're only changing where it sits in the sidebar. You can repeat this process for any other lists that belong together. Over time, you might move all similar lists into their own folders, like putting all project-specific lists into a projects folder or all internal processes into an operations folder. This way, your sidebar becomes a simple, logical structure instead of a long list of unrelated items. Using folders effectively makes your ClickUp experience much smoother. You spend less time scrolling and hunting for the right list and more time actually working on your tasks. So, to recap, hover over a space, click the plus icon, choose folder, and give it a clear name. Then drag your existing lists into that folder to organize and clean up your sidebar.